Hello, my fundraising friends. It's fundraiser Chad with Productive Fundraising, here for a quick video tip. It has been a long time since we've done one of these. In the height of the pandemic in 2019, 2020, 21, I really went all in on webinars. That's what everybody wanted that content because we couldn't get to conferences. I love doing webinars, but I really miss this. These quick little tips, just talking to you, coming at you with what's going on, how can we respond, what's something actionable I can do today. So we're going to get back to that here in 2022. Happy New Year, everybody. And with it being the new year, I want to give you a quick little tip of, maybe how do we think about planning? And not just our fundraising planning, but how do we think about planning for our own goals in all aspects of our life? Yes, work, but also personal life, maybe community commitments, our health, all of those kind of things. And I'm just going to tell you what I do. So first off, I set a review point. I actually do a quarterly review. I like to kind of touch base once a quarter, what's going on in all facets of my life, how am I doing on goals, do I need to recalibrate those goals, what's going on? And so first off, I schedule it, right? So 90 days out from now, I have my next quarterly review scheduled. I did my quarterly review, which is also my annual review, last week. So I'm all set, ready to go, but most importantly, I know when the next checkpoint is. If you don't set it now, it won't happen. It'll be summer till you say, oh, maybe I should think about that again. The other key thing is, what do you do during that time? If you just say, I'm going to have an annual review, I'm going to look at my goals, you'll glance at your goals, maybe change a thing or two, but you won't really take the time to fully analyze it. So I like to set aside a good half day, if not a full day sometimes for one of these. Almost do a bit of a retreat, sometimes get away. Doing it at your office chair will probably not make sense. But what do you do? What do you do? Well, have a checklist, have a process. And wouldn't you know, Fundraiser Chad has an annual review checklist. So I'm actually sharing this with you. Letting you under the hood a little bit. I've taken a few things out, but it's mostly exactly what I do. And you can follow along, but the key steps really are review. Oh, sorry, I skipped step one. Step one is reflect. You have to think about what has actually happened. How are you feeling? And my two favorite questions there are what's giving me life and what's taking life from me. Awesome questions, just something to think and frame it for you. Then review, and then we go into that plan. You can't plan without that reflection and that review process. So this is available as a free download. I'll have the links below on both the YouTube comments and description area and on my site where this is posted as well. You can grab that and use it, modify it, make it yours, but have a checklist. Have something you go through, things you always review. If you like this kind of tip, maybe not just straight fundraising, but also some productivity, how do I be more efficient with my fundraising, not just effective. I love talking about this stuff, but I know not everybody loves it. So I don't always put it out there. I know it slips in, but I try not to. But I do have a recorded webinar filled with productivity tips. So I'll put the link down there below. You can check that out as well. If you'd like 45 minutes to an hour of these productivity tips, how do we deal with my email, meetings, time management, energy management, all that stuff, it's down there. You can follow that link and check that out as well. That's it for this week, fundraisers. We're going to get back to these quick fundraising tips most weeks. I'm really excited. This is a sneak peek of the new webinar studio. I don't quite have everything where I want it to be. We're going to have a wider angle. Camera focus is not quite where I want it. We'll get things dialed in, but most are coming, so stay tuned. The monthly webinar that we do every month, links for that will be down there below too, which should have the new studio in full glory. So looking forward to having you joining us then. Until then, fundraisers, and until next week, take care.